Salute, and welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, early in the morning, but also known as the voice of the streets, but better known as the glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective. How y'all doing out there on this Throwback Thursday morning? How you doing? It's Throwback Thursday. And we here at the Real Big Fruit Podcast going to do what we do on a Throwback Thursday. So first and foremost, when you come through the building, you smash the like button. You like, you comment, and you share. We trying to get the Real Big Fruit Podcast where he needs to be. I know y'all ain't see me yesterday. I was missing in action. I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. I was in so much pain yesterday, bro. If you don't know, I went to physical therapy Tuesday. And let me tell you, son, they stretched my arm. They massaged my back. They stretched my arm. No diddy. They massaged my back. And then the next day, man, all that moving and stretching my arm, man, my arm flared up with so much pain, so much. Oh, man, I can't even describe what I was going through. But you do know it's the nerves in my neck from the bulging disc that's shooting down my arm to my fingers, man. Yesterday I was in so much pain. I didn't conduct any business on YouTube or social media whatsoever. I spoke to a couple of people on the phone, but then, man, I had to put my phone down and don't even answer it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OG Nuke. OG Nuke tried to call me last night, man, but I couldn't wake up to answer the phone. When I woke up, I saw a missed call, but he didn't leave me a text message. So shout out to OG Nuke. And shout out to the OG Tom Cross. Yeah, man, I got the call. For those that don't know, Tommy, a.k.a. Tom Cross, is a Bronx legend, a BX legend in the New York State Penitentiary right now. He sent me word that he's desperately trying to contact me. So I'm under the impression Tommy got some content he want me to get out there for him. And I will do just that. Tommy's the comrade. Tommy's the big homie. So we're going to throw it back today with, you know what I'm saying, with the OG Tom Cross. Like I said, I don't know too much about OG Tom Cross, his actual criminal convictions. You know what I'm saying? I only know what you know. You know what I'm saying? I give you what the streets give me. You know what I'm saying? They say OG Tommy was out there in the Bronx raising hell, shooting up the Harlem, kidnapping Harlem drug dealers and all that other crazy shit, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Right now, OG Tommy bent up. OG Tommy Cross bent up right now for some of the past actions that he was accused of. And I'm quite sure he's going to try to get some content out there, you know what I'm saying, to probably help his situation. So free Tom Cross, free Randy Love, free the real. You understand what I'm saying? So Harlem and BX, you know what I'm saying? This one is for you. Also, shout out to the OG, Lil J, aka Jacob. I ain't never get around to doing his interview, but I'm keeping close eyes to him. He moving and grooving. He doing interviews on other platforms, and he stay hitting my jack, asking me how did he do. I tell him all the time, you did a great job. You know what I'm saying? You held it down, and I am desperately looking forward to getting to you. But understand this, man. I got so many people on the Throwback Thursday that I wish to get to and shout out. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I got to shout out to OG Miz on my projects, a.k.a. Mark Adams, author and producer. He's the author of Bishop. He's the author of Bulldog Crew. And he's the producer of Haters Animosity, the short film. Listen, man, I'm going to bring Miz to the platform within a week because I'm tired of telling y'all I'm going to interview him. I'm going to bring him to the platform within a week. And we're going to get that interview shaking. It's a Throwback Thursday, so I'm throwing it back with the OGs. Not only will I throw it back this week coming up with Miz, I'm going to definitely throw it back with the OG, excuse me, something on my throat, with the OG Mario Machete. Yes, indeed. Boricua, stand up. We're going to get it to popping with OG Machete. First and foremost, I want to thank OG Machete, OG Mario Machete, and OG Miz for being very, very patient. Very, very patient with Big Fruit. I've been screaming their names for a minute now, but I've yet to get down to the interviews. So much other shit be going on, you know what I'm saying? The situation with Laz and Mano, that shit took over the internet. I found myself trying to be the glue. That shit ain't work. I had to step aside. So shout out to St. Laz and shout out to Mano. I wish y'all the best. I hope y'all get through that shit. But understand this, fruit is done with that. But I say that to say so much shit go on in the New York Minute. I be having to jump on other shit and put other shit on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the Miz and I'm gonna get them on Mario Machete this week. I promise you that. Also, we gotta throw it back with the legendary Glaze. You know what I'm saying? Me and Glaze was trying to work on something and it didn't fall through. And I'm kind of glad it didn't fall through yesterday because I was in so much pain I wouldn't have been able to conduct the interview. But me and Glaze was working on something where we do our interview in the live studio. You know what I'm saying? We was going to be face to face. I was going to have my cue cards and I was going to interview that man for the people. You know what I'm saying? Ask the necessary questions that I have. You know what I'm saying? But I keep telling y'all, I have an Instagram and I have a YouTube. None of y'all are proposing any questions for Glaze whatsoever. I've been screaming Glaze interview for 2 weeks and I've yet to receive any questions from the people. So my question to y'all is, y'all don't got nothing to say to him. Y'all don't got nothing to ask him. Y'all be huffing and puffing under your breath. Y'all be writing crazy shits in the comments, but y'all never want to come through with the questionnaire that I need from y'all. I need those questions, son. I need those questions for Glaze. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got another day or two to propose some questions to me. You know what I'm saying? In fact, y'all got today to do it because who knows? I might come home this evening, charge this shit up and do my Glaze interview. First, I got to get in my computer on my StreamYard and make sure my settings is right so we can hear him. I'm going to do that today with a test run with somebody. Probably a test run with Brooklyn Mo to see to make sure my shit right. But y'all got to propose some questions for Glaze. Because a lot of y'all talk under y'all breath, but y'all ain't answering no questions. You know what I'm saying? I had a one-on-one personal conversation with Glaze the other day because like I told y'all, he did the episode Bush versus Baby Sam part 2. You know what I'm saying? A part 2 to what I did, which was pick a side. He went a little more in depth. It bothered me at first, but I had to man up and call him and have a conversation with him and let him know, like, yo, bro, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? And the main reason why I called Glaze was because of this. Glaze prophesizes and claims to be a new person. He starts his YouTube channel off by saying he used to be a problem. Now he's trying to be a part of the solution. He used to be a part of the problem. Now he's trying to be a part of the solution. And he's speaking his truth to enlighten people about the negativity of the streets, about the allure of street crime, and more importantly, the consequences that come with that stuff. He's trying to enlighten the people on that, specifically the youth. I love it. You understand what I'm saying? I love it. We need to keep our children out of these penitentiaries. I'm a grandfather of a 16-year-old teenage grandson, and it would break my heart to see my grandson in handcuffs in the back of a police car or in a police station in a bullpen. That should have blown my mind. So I'm all for everybody and anybody that's trying to talk to these kids, son. And that's what Glaze is doing, and I respect it. But I told Glaze this also. I said, yo, and this is something we're going to talk about during the interview. I says to him, I says, yo, you made a change in your life, and it's a change that should be acknowledged. We respect it and we appreciate it. But some of the people from your past that you had past dealings with or past problems with or people you just don't agree with, they've changed their lives as well. You're not the only one who changed his life. Perfect example. Shout out to OG Prince Miller out of Queens. Prince came home from prison and changed his life. He's getting active in his community out there in Queens. You know what I'm saying? He's getting active in the music industry, trying to utilize the music industry to support his movement in his community. And he's doing a great job. But Glaze seemed to have somewhat attacked Prince Miller when Prince Miller came home and had his coming home party. Yeah, Glaze attacked the party. He had glazed the price of the party. He attacked the price of photos at the party. He basically attacked Prince Miller. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's sitting back saying, why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? And the question is this. Do you have animosity towards the OGs who kept their reputations intact because you didn't? That's a question we're going to ask him, because a lot of the people are very disgruntled with Glaze about his attack on people like Prince Miller, his attack on people like Tut, his attack on people like Bush. These people, yeah, they all had bad histories in the street before incarceration. They were all accused of alleged crimes that shook the community. True indeed. But they all served their debts to society, and they came out different people, and they're making a change. And those changes need to be acknowledged. We don't need to keep digging up old behavior. We don't need to keep digging up old incidents. We don't need to keep digging up old beefs. We don't need to do that. We need to acknowledge these men for who they are today, as we acknowledge Glaze for who he is today. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm much younger than these cats. I only know but so much, and I can only give you so much. But I will speak for my subscribers and my viewers who drop comments. And over the years, these are some of the things that was said about Glaze. And me personally, like I said, I don't pick a side. I'm being a journalist, and I'm bringing y'all not only the news and information, but I'll bring y'all some entertainment too. You know what I'm saying? But when it deals with Glaze, we're bringing y'all news and information. Like I told you, Glaze's story is a real one. It's a real one. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to relate because y'all don't understand what it means to be knee deep in those trenches like that. And Glaze was knee deep in those trenches, my guy. I only got one hand, pardon me. You know what I'm saying? Got my brace on today. They told me to wear my bracelet today. Like I said, y'all people today, y'all can't relate. Y'all can't relate to Glaze. Y'all can't relate to Glaze story. Instead of criticizing the story, we're going to take the time to listen. We're going to take the time to listen to what he has to say when we interview him. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a lot of y'all out there, man. Y'all don't listen. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear. Y'all never hear the facts, and y'all never hear the truth. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear because it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get past that. We ain't going to only entertain. We're going to educate and inform here at the Real Big Food Podcast. So if you're in the building right now, smash the like button. Smash the like button and show me some love and show me some appreciation for getting up early in this morning and rocking out with you. My days start early, bro. Not only on the YouTube channel, but my days start early. I'm up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, making sure home is right, making sure the dogs is right. And right now I'm home alone. I'm missing the wife. She on the road. She had to go to New York and take care of some things. As you know, we're giving up. We're giving up for our wedding vow renewal. So she went to New York to take care of some things. Right now we on a hunt to make sure everybody that's willing to come or say they want to come are going to come, because this is not going to be a walk in the park. We making a movie in March 2026 in Rock Hill, South Carolina, as the Baileys renew our wedding vows. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's going to make this a movie. Shout out to my boy Butter and my boy Sleep and my boy Manny P. LG Rock On. Those will be 3 of my groomsmen, and we going to shake out. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to Butter, Manny P, and my boy Sleep. 3 of my groomsmen from Lafayette Gardens, 3 of my sandbox dudes from Lafayette Gardens, and we going to shake out. It was an honor and a privilege to have all 3 of these men say they are looking forward to being my groomsmen. And a major shout out to my boy Daquan, a.k.a.T. Marcy, stand up. Y'all know what it is. My boy Daquan was my best man in prison. Him and Swells both. You know what I'm saying? But Daquan is going to be my best man at my wedding vow renewal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a great job putting things together. And I know wifey doing what she do, because I promised her a fairy tale wedding. I promised her a fairy tale wedding. And I'm going to bring out all the stops, son. Listen, it's going to be a movie. It's going to be a movie. So we making sure everybody that's going to come, because we're going to spend a lot of money on these invitations. And I don't want to be wasting on invitations, sending them to people that ain't going to come. Like I said, I know it's long distance for those that may drive, but those that may fly in, I'm only a 2-hour flight. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get it to shaking in Rock Hill, South Carolina, March 2006, with the Baileys wedding vows renewal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's supposed to be there will hopefully be there. Everybody that's supposed to be there will get the invites. If you don't get an invite, then that means you weren't supposed to be there. Don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do more than 125 people. You know what I'm saying? Because check it. You will not come to this event and talk crazy. You will not come to this event and say, what's this on my plate? You will not come to this event and say, what are they doing? This is going to be a movie. So shout out to DJ Styles and shout out to HD Gang. It's going down. Listen, man, it's going down, son. It's going to be a movie. My wife said she wanted her fairy tale wedding, and I'm going to give it to her. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I got married in the penitentiary March 2008. And I didn't give my wife the proper wedding. You know what I'm saying? For those that got married in the can, think about it. Our wives deserve better, right? Our wives deserve better. Let's give our wives the weddings they deserve. And that's what I'm going to do. Shout out to Mo Dog, free Mo Dog. I spoke to Mo Dog the other day. And I let him know, man, my wife's heart is so broke that he will not be able to attend. You know what I'm saying? That's a guy. That's a guy, Mo Dog, son. That's a guy. Her heart is so broken that she can't send Mo Dog and his wife their invite so they could come through. You know what I'm saying? But I spoke to Dog. Dog funny. Dog said he gonna talk to his driver and see if his driver could pull it off and bring him to the wedding vow renewal. Shout out to Mo Dog and free Mo Dog. That's my guy. But listen, man, y'all know how I do. I come through 6 minutes, W. I say what it is, say what it ain't. Today is Throwback Thursday. And I've been in so much pain yesterday, son. I didn't take the time to actually think of a throwback story for you. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is. I got plenty of throwback stories. I might come through here later on the day while I'm at the job and tell you another story. Or I might come home on my lunch break and say, you know what? Today is Throwback Thursday and I got a heater for you. Who knows? Just give my brain the opportunity to work, man. I was in so much pain yesterday. I didn't want to think about nobody. I ain't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Bows and disc in the neck ain't nothing to fuck with, son. Especially when it hinders your movement, it hinders your day-to-day activities, and it hinders my exercise regime. Your boy ain't able to work out no more, and it's driving me insane, son. You know what I'm saying? It's driving me insane. But health is wealth, man. I gotta get better, man. You know what I'm saying? The penitentiary lifting all that heavy steel like I was Ronnie Coleman. Now I'm walking around here looking like Ronnie Coleman. You know what I'm saying? My body breaking down on me. But I'm going to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it right. There's a couple of procedures. It's a couple of steps I need to take before I actually come to grips with actually laying on the operation table, man. So I'm going to go through the physical therapy. I'm going to take the steroid shot in my neck one time and see how it works. If it don't work, I am not going to be a cash cow for physical therapy. They will not milk my insurance. I will take my ass to the operating room, lay on the table, and let the surgeon do what he got to do and make me better. The only problem is, you know how surgeries go. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But at this age, 50 plus, I'm going to have to get this shit done now because 10 years from now, at the age of 60, my body won't heal properly. So I need to get this shit done now if I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just wish me well out there, son. Wish me well out there. Listen, man. Throwback Thursday, man. I'm definitely going to ponder. I'm definitely going to go to work today, take it easy because I'm in pain. I'm going to take it easy at the gig and I'm going to let my brain race. And I'll probably be back later on with a Throwback Thursday story for me. If you yourself know what you want to hear from me, put it in the comments because I'm going to watch this video. Put it in the comments. I'm going to read the comments. And who knows, you might throw me an alley-oop so I can proceed. You know what I'm saying? You might throw me an alley-oop so I can proceed. You know what I mean? I was thinking about doing a Throwback Thursday with me and St. Lash. You know what I'm saying? Tell the world how we met. Tell the world how we rocked YouTube. Tell the world how we still maintain our relationship. Because I know everybody looking at our situation saying, damn, Fruit chose sides. Nah, son, I ain't choose no sides when it came to St. Lash and Mano. I was trying to be the glue, but you know how this shit goes, son. Motherfuckers be acting crazy. And right now, Mano out there doing shit he shouldn't be doing, son. I told him what it is. Listen, man, you're Mano. The people don't expect certain behavior from Mano. So when Mano does certain shit that other people can do, you can't do that. When other people do shit that you can't do, people view you in a different light, son. Bottom line, son. You can't be picking fights. I told him this. So everything I'm telling y'all, trust and believe me and Mano had this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick fights, my nigga. You can't. It's not acceptable. And I know There's plenty of people I would like to pick a fight with, but it's not acceptable, bro. People gonna look at me like I'm crazy. They're gonna look at me like I'm a bully, and they're gonna question whether or not they want to wish to support me. And that's what happens. And then the other person that I choose to pick on, they're gonna get the sympathy vote because they're the underdog. And when you fight with an underdog, 9 times out of the 10, the people will root for the underdog. So I had this conversation with Mano. And people around him let him know he's wrong. But Mano gonna be Mano. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't want to admit when we're wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he was wrong. He don't know lies like that to play with him. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't know lies like that to play with him. And once he did that, that shit went left. But if he knew lies, he wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? When you get to know a person, understand them, and understand what they represent and how they move, then you would have made a better decision. I think he should have introduced himself to Laz, got to know Laz, and he wouldn't have did nothing like that. But he did that before he got the opportunity to meet Laz, and that shit went left. And when it went left, I knew it was going to go left. And it's going to continue to go left because Laz is a content creator, and Laz don't appreciate being humiliated and disrespected. And when you offend somebody, you do not dictate how they respond, son. You do not dictate how they respond. And right now, Laz is responding how he wants to respond. And I can't dictate that. Mano can't dictate that. Laz gonna stop when he finished. And like I told Mano a long time ago, son, I said, yo, man, you gotta make better choices because you be fighting with niggas and you pay their rent. You be fighting with motherfuckers, you pay their mortgage. You be fighting with motherfuckers, you pay their car note, their car insurance. You do all that for them by fighting with them, and they generate off the YouTube channels and all that shit, and you don't make a dime off of it. You ain't no broke nigga, but you won't make a dime off these controversies, bro. And then your sentiment and your attitude is, yo, it's just content. Yeah, but it's content for them. It's not content for you. It's humiliation, it's embarrassment, and all that other unnecessary shit for you. You understand what I'm saying? Look, think about it. Think about it. I said, damn, Mano is in a category with certain rappers because of the money he made and the moves he make and the shoulders he brushed up against. Then you start to think about the other rappers like that. They low, son. You don't turn around and see Fab on YouTube with beefing with niggas. You don't see Dave East on YouTube beefing with niggas. You don't see Jadakiss on YouTube beefing with niggas. And I consider Mano to be in their category. You don't see Papoose on YouTube beefing with niggas other than Remy. You don't see that shit. Every 90 days, Mano, Jim Jones. Every 90 days, Mano, Jim Jones. And I'm saying, why these niggas always on YouTube fighting with people? I admit, Mano said, yo, I wake up every morning, somebody got something to say about me. But y'all sign up for that shit when y'all become rappers, when y'all become entertainers, and y'all become public figures. People gonna talk about y'all every day. Every day. I can recall when that shit first went left with me on YouTube, son. Niggas yelling, screaming, fruit. It was so many people. Fruit. And Mano called me. Yo, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. He said, I'm just calling to check on you because you know what I'm saying? You knew this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't respond to everything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I ain't know, man. I'm just frying off. He like, nah, you ain't know. But now you know. Mano was the only person on YouTube or in the entertainment industry, rap industry or whatever, to call me, check on me, and somewhat enlighten me on YouTube. And when he enlightened me, I listened. And I fell back from certain shit. But now I turn around, he's doing the total opposite of the things he told me not to do. And these are conversations I have with Mano behind closed doors and on the jack. And it's not for everybody, but I'm bringing it to you because it's the real. And y'all only respect the real. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go out there picking fights, bro. Nah, I ain't picking fights with nobody, son. I'm still watching motherfuckers. I still see niggas with my name in their mouth. They can't help themselves. But I'm not about to pick a fight with nobody. I'm not about to be the bully. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be the troublemaker. I'm going to always be the bigger person because I know people watching me, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't call myself the glue and I'm out here burning bridges or I'm out here picking on people and being a bully. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be the gooch You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that, right? The invisible bully. I would love to be the gooch, you know what I'm saying? But the gooch was a chick. So I can't be on here acting like a chick. I ain't doing that, son. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. Word. I ain't doing that. Listen, man, like I said, man, that same last and me, no shit gonna blow over. And we gonna find something else to talk about. But right now, I just want to enlighten the people that the Glaze interview is coming back. I mean, it's coming soon. It's a throwback Thursday, so I figured I'd talk about Glaze as well as my boy OG Tom Cross out the BX. BX stand up. Tom Cross was a real one. You know what I'm saying? He's on my line. I'm waiting for him to call me back. And it's a great possibility he got some content he want out there. What? I have no idea. I have no idea, but you already know I'm going to support the real. So y'all can look forward to hearing from Tom Cross real soon. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, y'all know how I do. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is. I say what it ain't. And right now, it's a throwback Thursday, and it's all about the homie OG Tom Cross, as well as the Glaze interview that will be coming up. But like I said, if you're watching this video right now, make sure you go in the comments and you leave some questions for Glaze, son. If you leave it all up to me, your questions will never be answered. So please, make sure you drop your questions in the comments that you may have for Glaze, and we're going to get to it, and we're going to make that interview what it's supposed to be. Other than that, it's your boy Big Fruit. You know how I do. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is and say what it ain't. And right now, it's all about Throwback Thursday. Until next time, y'all be easy. Salute. Free Tom Cross.